And that's definitely not his best. He's gone for goal! An instinctive and a chance! And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 2 then. He'll try from distance. Garner. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dewsbury Hall. Nottingham are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Gibbs White. McNeil to Idrissa Gueye. Gibbs White. Oh, that's ambitious. Plays it across.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
O'Brien. And it's Gueye. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Idrissa Gueye really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Knocks it out wide. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're back on the ball again. Hutchinson.
Everton really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work, Gordon?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Dewsbury Hall. McNeil in acres of space out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. And he's looking to catch him up. Garner. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good ball, good take. Idrissa Gueye. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread to the right. Now the ball in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Nottingham really are making good use of that right-hand side.
Hudson-Odoi! Nottingham have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gay. And here's McNeil.
McNeil really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Hudson-Odoi. He's on it. Can he get away? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Hutchinson. That's good running with the ball. That's very neat. Garner. Dewsbury Hall. O'Brien. For McNeil. He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick. Oh, that was vital. Ndiaye. And it's Tarkowski. To Dewsbury Hall. Better. O'Brien. He's in a great position here. Ndiaye. In with the challenge. Tarkowski calmly anticipates. Hutchinson. Idrissa Gueye. Now then, the ball's come loose. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Gibbs-White. Hutchinson. That's destined for the flank. Oh, good take and a good decent chance! Nottingham get their fourth corner. That's really well cleared. Everton are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice bit of trickery. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. This one shapes to shoot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hutchinson, and the counter is on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Better. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keane. Garner. That could spell trouble. O'Brien, up towards the front line. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foot in. McNeil. And Garner. And it's Dewsbury Hall. And it's Gay. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Nottingham certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So the action resumes.
Nottingham clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mykolenko. Now he's off and running. And Garner. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Beto. He's had it taken off him. McNeil. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Good play on the left-hand side here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Idrissa Gueye. And it's Tarkowski. Dewsbury Hall. And here's Beto. Played out wide. O'Brien. Oh, important interception. Tarkowski spots it and intercepts. And that has been knocked clear. Idrissa Gueye looking to play him in.
Dewsbury Hall really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Gibbs-White. Mykolenko. And it's Garner to Dewsbury Hall. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Hudson-Odoi just eases him off the ball. Better. Williams. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McNeil. Strong running down that left flank. That is good alertness. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance! And that's a tiny finish. And we have liftoff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they maybe even won it, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Played out towards the right wing. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. O'Brien, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries one from range! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Takes a shot. Nearly, but not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
It's just beyond his reach. Defending of the desperate variety. Idrissa Gueye. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Idrissa Gueye. Nottingham have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Nicely spread. And it's McNeil. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Beto, pinches it off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's played forward. Keane. Mikolenko. And it's Gueye. Hudson-Odoi. And he's been shifted off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tarkowski. Dewsbury Hall stood up well to him there. Idrissa Gueye. Just about up to 75 minutes. Dewsbury Hall. O'Brien. And it's McNeil. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tarkowski lays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hudson-Odoi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dewsbury Hall. And he was quick to react. Now Anderson.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Ndiaye. Mikolenko. Anderson. And he's let fly. It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Anderson. Gibbs-White. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Coleman. And no, that was never going to make it. Mikolenko. Nicely aimed pass. The muscular approach does pay off here. Keane promptly onto that, and that is that. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Hudson-Odoi, just about within shooting range. The final 5 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nice control.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mikolenko. And it's Grealish. Now the ball's gone astray. And they've got rid. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Threads one in. Coleman. And that is headed for the middle. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Garner gathers from the goal kick. 1 minute to add according to the board. Now it's Beto. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Grealish. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Gibbs White claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Nottingham clearly weren't looking to win it this way. There's no doubt about that. Still, you have to credit them for their ability to dig deep, to show good mental strength and to find that